No, Wilds. No. I cannot let you off the hook that easily. You got to wear this, my friend. All right. I know, look, in reality, you did want to jump back on the Grizzlies bandwagon, but Ja wasn't having it. Ja was like, no, we don't want you back. So you are firmly in the Timberwolves camp. You have got to wear this, my man. What happened? What in the world happened? They had it twice.
Great job, Brew. Tell us what happened, Wilds.
When I'm about to go in the ground at some point in a nursing home, perhaps 40 years from now, maybe 50, eat some vegetables, someone will say, what was the best decision you ever made? And I'll say, you know what? Asking my beautiful wife to marry me. And then the person will say, okay, old man, give us your wisdom. What was the worst decision you ever made? And I will say abandoning Ja Morant for this no-heart Wolves team. Except instead of giving me a lifetime of joy like my marriage, I packed a lifetime of misery into 4 days. Broussard, I'm embarrassed to be a Wolves fan. I'm embarrassed. Karl Anthony Towns, I believed in you. No one else is out. Everyone else out there ripping you guys for celebrating your play-in victory. And old KW and JJ Redick are the only one on your corner saying, you know what? They care. You know, it's okay to celebrate small victories. And then what do you do last night? You shoot the ball 4 times, Broussard. 4 times. Chris Finch was asked about it, and this, I am not making this up. So why did Karl Anthony Towns shoot the ball 4 times? So you know what? They swarm him everywhere. Broussard, true story. I once played basketball in a gymnasium that was filled with hornets, bees, and all the members of the Wu-Tang Killer Bees and the affiliates. And guess what? I put up 11 shots. I don't care if you're getting swarmed. My God, Chris Finch. The Wolves go on a 21-0 run. He doesn't call a timeout. Oh, you know what? We thought we could get through it. What are you waiting for? It's 21-0. It was an epic disaster. And in all my days of being a Wolves fan, which there were 4, this was the worst, the absolute worst. And if Ja Morant didn't keep telling me to stay here and I wasn't allowed to switch back, I would. But now I got to own this. I deserve this disappointment. It was a terrible performance from me as a Wolves fan and the Minnesota Wolves in general. It's out of my system.
Well done. Look, you owned it. You owned it. I'll give you that. You did a great job of owning it. This is tough for you because as Nick has pointed out all week, you were the Ja guy. You were the Ja Morant guy.
It's a terrible mistake.
Everyone in sports media, all the fans, everyone in the basketball world knew it. This is like abandoning like Kobe early in this after those air balls. And look at what he went on to do. If Ja goes on to do similar things, it's going to be tough to wear. I get it. But look, I'm going to throw you a bone, Wilds. I always do this. I'm consistently throwing you bones.
Life raft.
Here's one more. As bad as it was, and it is on the Timberwolves, whenever you got a 220-some-odd point leads, all right? Not 1, but 2 in different halves.
Give me a break.
You got to win, all right? It's on you. I give the Grizzlies all the credit in the world for displaying heart, resiliency, toughness, all that, teamwork. Josh struggled, and they still did it. So I give them credit, but this is on the Timberwolves. And the reason is, you pointed out, Chris Finch, who's done a good job this year. I'm not going to, he's done a good job coaching that team this year. But like you said, the 21-0 run, no timeout, right? No timeout. 13-0 to start the fourth quarter, no timeout. I think, though, he learned from the first half, Wilds. In the first half, remember, Memphis ended with a 15-0 run. He called 3 timeouts in like 2 minutes, and it didn't work. So he's probably like, look, that didn't work. Let him play through it, you know. And they took a ton of threes, and you, Karl Anthony Towns, you're right on the head about him. He's just fouling too much, all right? He played 33 minutes, though, last night. He should have got up his shots.
Here we go.
But,
hey, guys,
but
here we go.
Here's,
It's
I don't know what I'm
time.
looking at. I was gonna say, let me throw Wilds his bone real quick, but I have no idea what.
Throw him his bone. Yeah, then we can get to Patrick Beverley. So go ahead, throw him his bone.
It's
throw him the
related
bone.
to
I'll
Beverly.
wait.
It's related to Beverly.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Yeah. Wilds, here's your bone. Patrick Beverley said after the game, now he's the leader of that team, right? He's the inspirational leader. He's the guy that got him going early in the season. He said, it looks bad, but it doesn't feel as bad as it really is. Now, that may sound jumbled to people, but I understand it.
You got to be kidding me.
He's saying, no, they're so young. They're so naive. I hate to put it this way, but maybe they're so dim-witted that they don't know what happened. They don't understand. They're going to show up the game for like nothing happened. And it won't sit with them because they just don't think about these things like you saw in the game. They're not playing smart, so they're not thinking about it.
That you threw Wilds and bury it in your backyard because you are right. They're not a smart basketball team, but you are wrong that they are not dead. And so, if Patrick Beverley can celebrate one play-in victory, then I, as America's Patrick Beverley truth teller, wearing the nicer version of the Versace robe he was wearing a couple seasons ago Versace robe.
Sharp.
This is the nicer, newer one that I am wearing right here. And if I may show you part of the Timberwolves collapse. Can we have all of Patrick Beverley's highlights from the fourth quarter? Because here's the first one. He falls down, and right now it's a 19-point lead. Oh, my God. Now it's a tie game. Oh, that's a missed layup. Okay, that's a travel, but they didn't call it, and then a clanked three. Is there more? Wait, Beverly, you're still shooting? Oh, you are? That's another missed wide-open three. Wait, is there another missed wide-open three? Oh, there is. And then one more. Go to the basket, Pat. Go to the basket. Have right in your face. Okay, so here's the deal. You are the veteran leader. Hey, right? No, Wilds, as part of your diehard Timberwolves fandom, you have defended Patrick Beverley. You have said he's the heartbeat of the team. Well, I'm just curious. If a team shows no heart whatsoever in the biggest moment of their season, at home, the loudest that crowd has been since KG was there, what does it say about their emotional leader? What does it say about their veteran leader? So he can do all the I'm a star interviews he wants, wearing Versace robes, eating off Versace plates, but his team just gagged away a game. This is the worst playoff choke job we have seen since was it Corey Brewer game and Josh Smith game? Remember that? The Clippers against the Rockets, up 20-something, up 3-2 in the series. So, no. Like, Beverly, he's got to own this, right? He's the leader of the team. Can't blame Karl Anthony Towns. He's only been in the league 7 years. Number one pick. Going to be all NBA this year.
He does not.
Can't blame him.
7 years. Oh, my God, 7 years. That's longer than an NFL career. 7 years. At what point are we allowed to expect something out of Karl Anthony Towns? You got to play in a decade of basketball? Give me a break. First of all, you look wonderful. I just want to say that. I'm still upset, but gosh darn it, you do look great. Second of all,
I want one
this is something Paul Pierce told me. It's great. Yeah, that's going to be our Christmas gift. Instead of a first things first a puffy vest, we're going to get Versace robes. Okay, something Paul Pierce told me. I was talking about his post-Celtics career. There was like some tumult in some of his teams. I was like, well, Paul, you're the leader. Didn't everybody respect you? Weren't you able to calm it down? And his answer to me was basically, I can only do so much because I'm not that guy anymore. I wasn't Celtics Paul Pierce. Patrick Beverley has a ceiling on what he can do for that team. He is supposed to inspire. You're like, hey, by the way, take some shots. True. Anthony Edwards, you're a star. Maybe Anthony Edwards was hurt a little bit, but there was no confidence that we saw. He was out there saying he could play Major League Baseball. You got to be able to show up in the fourth quarter.
Just
go.
Brew, I just want to throw something. I know we're late, but I just want to throw something to you real quick, Brew, because Anthony Edwards, 20 years old. He will learn from this. I don't blame him at all.
Right.
Karl Anthony Towns, during the game and after the game, was embarrassing. He's next questioning people. And I know the whole, I'm going to go home and drink some wine. LeBron gets to do that. He's an old man. He's LeBron, won a bunch of titles. Karl Anthony Towns can't say that. He just can't. Like, You're the number one pick of the draft. You're in year 7. Karl-Anthony Towns has to be better. Flatly has to be better during and after the game, Brew.
Oh, no question. And he's taking, like you said it, Wiles, 4 shots. And Wiles, I hate to do this, but didn't you use the word ferocity to describe Karl-Anthony Towns a couple of days ago?
You did.
Ferocity.
And
that's what led you to make your T-Wolves pick. Yeah. Ferocity.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.